Hello all. In this video, I'm going to explain to you why I think the month of September is the busiest month of the year to work as a London taxi driver. Now, September is usually a very busy month for London taxi drivers. And here's a few reasons why. One of the reasons that first comes to mind is the summer holidays. So the summer holidays usually run from July all the way up to the beginning of September. A lot of people away on their holidays. So the offices tend to be empty, and once September hits, the kids go back to school, so you have the school runs, and also a lot of people go back to the office, so the City of London, the financial district, gets back to its normal flow of work. So this means with the school holidays over, that more commuting needs to be done across London with more school runs, and also people getting to and from work. Now, tourism in September usually has a bit of a spike. There are still many people from across the world that come to visit London in September, probably because the weather's still quite good. In fact, we actually call September Indian summer because of the mild weather that still takes place in London. Also, where London's just coming out of the summer peak period, the queues to actually get into places are actually a bit low in queue times. And so it's definitely a great time to come to London, and people still to this day still take advantage of. Now, another reason why London cabbies can be very busy in September is because the amount of business travel and conferences that cabbies have to take people to. Many companies hold events, conferences and meetings in London around September, and the city is back in its full flow after the summer break. And travellers often prefer black cabs for its convenience and also quick trips across London. Another reason why London cabbies are so busy in September is because of the theatre season and event season that starts to pick up during September. Now, after the summer break, the theatres start to get more of a full schedule within its theatres, and so will have 2 shows performing each day. Also, you had the football season starting with the English Premier League, and in total there's up to 17 London football teams that play week in and week out around London and outside of London. So taxis are in very high demand at those times. Also in September, you have the London Fashion Week that takes place in mid-September. You also have cultural events and also art fairs that take place, which bring in a huge surge of international visitors, and also journalists as well, going to places like London Fashion Week that need a lift to the event. Okay, so another reason why September is a very busy month for London taxi drivers is because of good weather. Now, I briefly mentioned this before, but unlike the winter, September is actually a real pleasant month for weather, and this really encourages people to go out. So the bars, restaurants, the theatres and also shopping really entices people out. So weather in September really does help out London taxi drivers. With everything we've discussed today, guys, a lot of cabbies will probably think that December is probably the busiest time of year for a London cab driver. But I think differently, because I feel December, a large part of December as a whole, you're celebrating with your loved ones at home during the festive period. So I feel like September, in terms of its consistency, is the busiest month in the year. Why don't you let me know your thoughts in the comments below? And if you like this video, if you could like and then subscribe to my channel, I'd very much appreciate it. And I hope to see you all next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.